Hello, I'm James Prescott, and I'm a third grade math teacher. And I want to give you a little information about what we do and why we do it, and some framework. Uh, the North Carolina standards are for a course of study are based on domains or general ideas, and they are made up of clusters, which are made up of standards. And the Common Core, which came about in 2010, the Common Core national standards were sort of a guideline for states to um, model their standards after. And most states have, I think 41 states have adopted it, but it's a good standard. And a change in the Common Core, it's been around since 2010, but a change in the Common Core is that it's sort of narrowing its focus on fewer things, but having a deeper knowledge of those things. And so in the third grade, we deal with concepts and skills of problem solving and multiplication and division, but also introduce fractions in the third grade. This is a standard progression from grades across the top, you can see, and domains or ideas on this left side and when they're introduced. And you can see third grade right here, numbers and operations. Here they do addition and subtraction. We do multiplication and division here, and also introduce fractions. And there have been some slight revisions, but nothing major. One revision is they did away with the metric system. They aren't teaching that. And they've moved a couple of standards to the fourth grade instead of the third grade, but nothing major, no revisions really to speak of. And this is a framework for third grade math. And you can see the clusters listed and sort of an estimated amount of time to spend on each idea and the standards that are associated with that. And this is for third grade. You can see the multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. I'm sorry, multiplication and division right here, 5 and 6 weeks. And then fractions over here, 4 to 5 weeks. And main thing with the Common Core is that it has two critical structures in it, or components. And one of those is the content standards, of course, and another is the standards for mathematical practice. And it's really boils down to creating a culture in the classroom of learning. And you can do that in different ways, but it's the way people think about math. It's about presenting the material in a concrete fashion, and applying it, being able to apply it to real world situations. And part of doing that is I need to discuss the SMPs with the students before we do the work. But also collaborative learning, embracing a culture of errors is interesting. I feel that's important. So one, kids aren't scared to be wrong, but it fosters a growth mindset, and mistakes are opportunities to learn. And when we see what the stakes are, everybody can think about what part we're missing and why do we make that mistake, and then we can learn from that, and it just builds a good atmosphere in the classroom. Sort of tools, some tools we use are manipulatives, and I use base 10 blocks and fraction tiles. They're great, and it's sort of so you can have a hands-on visualization of what's really happening. And technology platforms, there are many, but Desmos is excellent, and Khan Academy is great. Prodigy is also very good. But use all these in conjunction, and it allows us to differentiate the instruction and sort of vary levels of complexity for each student, and so make sure that we have a strong foundation for moving forward. And it's exciting to me, and I hope we do a good job and enjoy learning math together. Math rocks.